This was downtown Tuscaloosa before more than $100 million in federal earmarks, championed by Senator Richard Shelby, helped transform his hometown into a hip urban center. With new bars, restaurants, and high-end shops. Shelby's earmarks funded three main pieces of the redevelopment. At the heart is a new park with a fountain, winding walkways, and a clock tower. There's a 4-story parking garage that some locals have jokingly referred to as the Taj Mahal for its apparent opulence. And then there is the $67 million federal courthouse, which was conceived by Shelby over a decade ago as the anchor for this urban renewal. City officials say the new downtown benefits everyone. Shelby himself owns an office building amid the redevelopment. It's home to Shelby's Tuscaloosa Title Company and his nephew's law firm. In an interview with The Post, Shelby said that there is no conflict between his property and the nearby revitalization. "I'm not a beneficiary of that. If I am, it is so remote, it's incidental," he said. Under congressional ethics rules, lawmakers may own property near earmarks they secured, as long as the primary purpose of the earmarks is not to benefit the financial interests of the lawmakers or a limited class connected to them. Once the renewal plan, including buying out downtown businesses, was underway, Shelby increased his holdings. In 2006, he purchased the parking lot next to his building for $116,000. Shelby said he did not want his employees and customers using the public garage. By his own accounting, his downtown property has risen in value from between $250,000 to $500,000 in 2006, to between $500,000 and $1 million in 2007. He also earns up to $100,000 annually in rental income. Shelby said his holdings have increased because he spent $358,000 to renovate his property.
Then as you go down towards, I think 7th Street, 6th Street here.
Ed Barton's family ran Tuscaloosa Furniture, which was forced out after 70 years downtown.
But we didn't want to leave. We wanted to stay there, and I wanted to stay there for another 10 or 15 years if I could.
What seemed unfair is why his family's business was taken, while Shelby's was spared.
Our buildings were on the very far corner of this block. We had the 2 end buildings.
How did his block manage to stay there when it was so blighted? That block was the worst block in town. He was the one that originated the money and got the money set up for our city, and he has the building there.
Project consultants did in fact classify Shelby's block as one of the 3 most blighted in the proposed 16-block redevelopment. Except for Shelby's building, all 17 buildings on the block needed repairs or were dilapidated. When the city unveiled the plan the next year, Shelby's block was not among those to be bought out or condemned or razed. For his part, Senator Shelby said that he didn't micromanage the project. The city was in charge of selecting which blocks were razed.
We shared the plans with him. I mean, obviously we wanted to do that. You want to keep the senator, who's been so important in this plan, involved in the process. But he's never said, I need you to do this, this, and this. And if he's had disagreements with us, he's never shared it with me.
In Phase 2 of the redevelopment, the street and infrastructure around 2 blocks, including in front of Shelby's building, will be overhauled. Shelby's earmarks will also pay for these improvements. "That wouldn't help me any," Shelby said in response. "It's a public street, and that's the city's."